Player 456. Player 456.
Girl, how am I supposed to cross the screen? Baby, how am I supposed to cross the screen, baby?
Oh my gosh. I look a little dusty right now, but the hair is tea. Stop. The hair is so tea. Here with the bang. Hey y'all. I just want to give y'all a closer look at my hair. Y'all like the hair? It's giving very much. Sponsor my egg bag. I like my lip gloss. I don't know if I like it, cause it kind of make my lips look ashy. But I thought like it does it in a good way. I know y'all see the hair. I know y'all see the hair getting too hair. It's like this lip gloss look good at certain angles. Better be street if he looking at me. Yeah, y'all, I got my hair professionally done. I went to a stylist because, baby, I had to book that South Seat appointment because, baby, we was looking to flat. I was gonna put in like more bundles, like I was gonna get, you know, another weave, but then I was like, wait a minute, I need to make sure my hair is good. I need to make sure my hair is in a healthy state, baby. So I was like, I need a trim. So I was like, let me just sign up for, or let me just book a silk press. Y'all ain't never seen me bounce like this. Y'all ain't never seen me bounce like this, baby. I booked me a silk press. I was so scared, so freaking scared, because, you know, I have not had my hair stretched in like 2 years since I turned 17. I'm about to turn 19. So yeah, 2 years. I always do it around my birthday. But yes, I was like, baby, stretch this hair out. And guys, my hair is getting long. Like, to y'all it may be short, but to me this is long, baby, because I did like a big chop. You can see I had that little buzz cut. I need to go private those videos. But I had that little buzz cut, and now my hair touched my freaking shoulder. Stop! I got hair. Ah! And I could put it in a bun. But not for y'all right now. I could put it in a bun though. Wonder how all this is looking. Still a little bald over there. But it's growing back. Yeah, because I was saying how I used to love a side part down. Side part hate to see me coming. And I still love a side part. I really wanted her to like really bump these ends. She bumped it a little bit, but like I want my ends bump. Yeah, y'all, I was so scared. So I went to a new stylist. I looked up a new stylist on Stylists because the old stylist that I was going to, she was affordable. You know, she like fit my budget, or she fit my budget, but that's what it was. She fit my budget. At the time, maybe. You know, I feel like she wasn't really prioritizing the health of my hair. Like, yeah, she would like educate me on my hair and all that, but after that last appointment that I went to, because I've only went to her 2 times. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I does my hair myself. You know, nails, hair, well, but lately I've been getting treated. You know, we had the money like that. So yeah, I went to her for the 2nd time recently to get a braid down for my sewing, and the way the braids were just so freaking tight, and you can tell she rushed on like this side of my head, and this side of my head is so freaking sensitive. It was just, no, it was just bad. When I took down my hair, y'all, I had knots in the back of my head because it wasn't braided properly. Like, it was just a lot. Yeah, and also every time I go there, she like got an attitude. Like, I don't know what it is, but like I just be feeling like a burden. Like, I'm just all up in the way, you know? Like the last appointment that I went to, I went for a braid down, and you know, she was rushing on my head because as she was finishing up, here come another client coming in, waiting for her to finish up on me. And I'm like, oh, so you taking out all your stress of trying to rush on me because you booking back to back when you know you couldn't have finished that in a timely manner. Because even when I was booking with her, when I was about to book with her, I was like, hey, can I book for this time? She was like, okay, can you do this time? I'm like, it's iffy, and I should have known. Yeah, learn my lesson, not going back, respectfully. Because like every time I ask her, like, you know, I was like, oh, for like the party and all that, can we do this? She was like, huh? I'm like, bro, like, dude, I'm just asking you if you could work with me. Like, I'm telling you what I want done to my hair, and she act like that's just such a problem. But anyways, I'm gonna stop speaking on that because, you know, I'm not here to be messy. But Yeah, so I went to this stylist, baby, and she is just so tea. Like, the energy was just literally 180. Like, you know, she's smiling, you know, cracking jokes. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I want. This is what I need, baby, because I don't need you mad at me taking your stress out on my scalp. Like, no, baby, no, I don't need all that. Got my hair professionally taken care of, baby. You see that shine? Yeah, baby, you see it. Only thing is, I'm so scared of silk presses because growing up, I got silk presses. You know, baby, don't let them tell you otherwise, baby. I was that girl. I was getting my silk presses. I stayed with my hair did, okay? Stay with a perm, stay with my hair did. But the thing is, I wasn't getting my hair done professionally. My sister would always do my hair, and she would burn me sometimes, and I was like, oh, that's not even cool. That's not even cool. Oh, that's just the heat. I ain't burn you. I ain't burn you. I'm like, yes, you yes, you, I can see the burn mark. I just grew up a little traumatized from the hot comb. And when she put out that hot comb, baby, she took my head, she said, took head down. I said, no, stop, not the kitchens. My stylists care about me. She put out them kitchens, and I was like, oh my gosh, stop. I was like, stop, I don't even need all that. Well, I wasn't gonna say that, but I was tensing up, and she was like, I can tell you don't get silk pressed time. I'm like, what are you talking about? Me trying to play it off like, girl, you know you tense. You know you sweating in the booty crack. She was like, oh, you sweating and everything. I was like, how she know I'm sweating? Cause she got this hot comb. She done blow dry my hair, so it's just hot. You know, I'm just hot. Every time I get a silk press, it's just hot. Well, I'm hot, all right. But I was like, yeah, let me just give my hair a break. Let me just wear it out, first of all. Like, if I'm going to get a silk press, I want to wear it out. I want to get my money's worth. Like, why would I get a silk press and then braid it up and put a wig over it? No, baby, no. Y'all going to see this. Okay, y'all going to see what I paid for, baby. I was just tired of not being able to feel my scalp. And this is funny because, you know, while I was lately with my boo or whatever, and then the other day, okay, I know I said drop them for Valentine's. Look, but that's only if they don't make up for it. Like yes, drop them for Valentine's, but if they like realize like, dang, I messed up, then you know, it's okay to give them another chance. Nobody's judging you. Nobody said you can't be with your man. Baby, I want you to be with your man. Like, one thing I'm gonna do is be with my man. Well, not my man. But you know, so yeah. And he started feeling like put his fingers through my hair, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, you've been wanting to do that, huh? You've been wanting to do that. Like, internal embarrassment. Probably the other times he probably felt back there and he felt a braid or something. Oh, stop. That's just embarrassing. I felt like that girl. I was like, yeah, rub all through the take me through the. I took him through that. Not having to worry about like, oh, do my weave stink? Oh, can he feel my braid under here? Oh, you know, I was like, you know what? Let me give 90s natural baddie. Y'all, why the other day, right? It was such a busy day. Like, I had my exam, my hair appointment, and class after that. I forgot I had class. I woke up ready, just ready to succeed for the day. I knew I had a busy day. It literally took like an hour to do the setup and everything, download things, and then like another 30 minutes trying to find someone who can watch me take my exam. Yeah, where'd I do that at? Someone sits and watches you through the screen take your exam. Like, it's given, it ain't that serious. Like, it's given, it was never that deep. And then I get disconnected because it's taking way too long. And why they got me taking pictures of the side wall, that wall, up the wall, down the wall, under the desk, my legs, my desk space, behind me, in front of me. They told me put up a mirror or a phone camera to reflect the screen. And so we can see what the computer looks like through the screen in the screen. Like, I was like, worst case scenario, I do all that and I can still cheat. So what are we doing? Like, leave it alone. Like, it's giving y'all doing too much. And then, okay, I get to the last step. She like, oh, you're in the library. I can't have you take this test. What you mean? What you mean? Y'all told me I could rent a laptop or I could take it on a public computer. at the UNLV library. After that, I just broke down crying. In the middle of the live session that the proctor was telling, I just broke down crying. Girl, she was like, oh, you can move or you could contact your administrator. How about you contact this foot and your... So I was like, yeah, like, and I just broke down crying in the middle of the library. I did. It did. Tears, snotty nose, everything. And then I go in the bathroom, and while I wave my hand, it's out of freaking paper towels. Like, this is the type of stuff that be happening when I'm already going through too much. I get irritated all over again. And then the girl in the bathroom is like, over here. I'm like, so I went back, closed it out. I'm like, girl, you're weird. It's like, I guess she's doing her job, but I'm sorry, I can't help how I feel. It is how I feel. You know, I'm not saying she's wrong, but I'm not saying I'm cool with that. You know, I shut everything down. I'm irritated, overstimulated. And I go to check out a computer. Okay, I do that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take my exam in my room. So I clear out my desk, do all that. They're like, okay, I finally get to the step where I can take the exam. They're like, show me under the desk. Move those books and that folder and that. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all doing too much. And I was already so irritated. I was like, what the frick? What I'm cheat with my Bible? Why y'all doing all this? Yo, y'all think I'm cheat with a crossword puzzle? Like, I was so irritated. But I wasn't cussing out the proctor directly, but I was like speaking out my thoughts out loud because you're doing too much. You know, I'm taking my test and all that. I'm doing what I gotta do. In the middle of the test, he's like, can you show me your desk? Can you show me your area? Because he think I'm cheating. Like, oh my gosh, y'all doing the most. Like, how much are they paying you? And I'm like, at this point, I done forgot the material because I'm so stressed out about this. Like, y'all doing too much. You know, it gets to a point. Then I finally finished my exam. So at the end of the exam, he's like, okay, can you hold for me for a second? I'm like, okay. I'm looking at the clock, baby. It's 1 hour until I have to be at my hair appointment. I was like, hold on. Because I still had full sewing in everything. Full sewing, braids, everything. I'm like, hold on. Because no, I need to take this out. So I started taking out my weave. I started taking out my sewing, baby, because what you doing? I finished my test. Yes, I'm going to take out my sewing on this camera because I don't care, baby. I got places to be. And I planned for this exam to take 1 hour. And then I could have 3 hours to do what I gotta do. Not 3 hours for the exam and 1 hour to do what I gotta do. So yes, I started taking out my sewing. Snip, snip, snip. And then he gonna text in the chat, sorry, can you please not do that? Irritated. Just irritated. Leave me alone. Can you worry about what you gotta do so we can hurry up and get out of here? Maybe I took my exam. Why are you worried about me? Why are you still worried about me? I took my exam. You see it says submitted, baby. Why are you still worried about me? Leave me alone. So I was like, no. No. I kept taking out my sewing, baby. Are y'all gonna give me my deposit back? Is y'all gonna cover the charge for her to take down these braids because I didn't have enough time to finish taking out my braids? No, you not. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And he let me go. The frick. Still let me go about my business, and I still passed my exam. Actually, I gotta go look at my score. Oh my gosh. The way my room is set up, like, I have a lot of stuff under my desk. It's a little messy because I had to mess it up. But yeah, you know, I got all this stuff under my desk. It's like, what y'all think I'm finna do? Like, be taking the test and then, like, what? Oh, you looking good. You talking right. But my you know, why he said he missed me? Baby, I know. Baby, I know. Baby, the exes is always gonna run it back. And for the ones who didn't, they know they want to. They know they want to. They stalking them stories, baby. You think you all incognito, baby. On the main page is crazy. Okay, y'all. I'm finna go turn in this laptop. That was nice of them. That was nice. I like how we can rent our laptops. That's cool. UNLV is really, really nice with stuff like that. Like, it's so many things we could rent out. I just found out we could rent out cameras, baby. Since when they do that at? Oh my gosh, y'all. They need to stop with this construction. At this point, it's giving biohazard, y'all. I walk out and I'm bombarded with the smell of, what is that? Tar or something. Like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Like, this is not environmentally safe. Y'all, that's what I'm smelling. That is what I'm smelling.